Welcome and welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And it has been some really, really dense, emotional, powerful energy over the past week or two. Okay. I've been doing my own emotional work. This has been beautiful. It's been a beautiful becoming for me personally, especially throughout the full moon and the transition into Virgo season and all this beautiful stuff. Okay. Now, I have been emotionally releasing a lot, and I feel much better because of it. And I know that a lot of you might have been going through the same thing. And so here we are again, receiving our readings. And so here's your reading. Let's get into it. Okay. Oh, yeah. So a lot of emotional processes. I'm wrestling with this uncomfortable feeling. Wrestling with an uncomfortable feeling. You know, a feeling of who you actually are and who you've made yourself to be. The dichotomy between the two. Coming together with who you view yourself as and who you've unconsciously been. These two paradigms bringing themselves together can cause for a lot of emotions coming out, and this is beautiful. This is exactly what we want. So, perfect. All right, now let's see what Spirit has for you today. 3 of Cups in reverse. Okay, the Devil upright. All right, so we're struggling. All right, you might be feeling like there's a little bit of overwhelm happening in your life. Okay, somebody here is a little bit overwhelmed. They are wrestling with an idea of addiction or a substance or a person or an environment. And I don't know if this could be you, okay? You might be having a little bit too much fun or relaxing a little bit too much about this devil energy, okay? Because there's a devil energy in your field. And you may not be noticing it because of how much fun you're having. The Fool. No, what you have is you have a devil. You have somebody who looks at you, who's noticing how much fun you're having, who notices how you live, and wants to live like you. So instead of living like you or becoming your disciple in a sense and doing what you're doing, instead, because they're not living like you, they're looking down on you for having the fun that you're having, for enjoying the things that you're enjoying. And the Fool upright, you're just walking in your way. You're just doing your own thing. Like, that's really what you're doing, your own thing. And this person over here is very caught up in the idea that you aren't doing what you should be. You aren't doing what you're supposed to be. You aren't doing enough. All these ideas, but it's not true. You're doing exactly what you want to be doing. In fact, you're being guided by your heart, which is exactly. It's very exact energy. You're being guided by your heart, which is leading you to where you want to go in reality. Death in reverse, though. Death in reverse. What's that about? Feeling trapped. Feeling trapped by your circumstances. It's like you want to be free, and there's an aspect of you that is free and willing to walk away, but you're also surrounded by, you got a devil, you got death in reverse, you got the 8 of swords, you got a lot of things outside of you that are like keeping you in, okay? Feelings of being trapped, holding on to those feelings of being trapped. What do they want you to do about it? 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups. There's a self-limiting belief here that you're not going to get what you want, okay? Or that you want something but you don't believe that you can have it. And Spirit's saying, hey, you can definitely have it. You just have to let go of the idea that you're not going to get it. You can have it, of course. What else do you want to know? King of Cups. Now, okay. You can have it. You just have to let go of the idea that you can't have it. Wow. So the embodiment of your energy and what you've been doing, okay? You've been bouncing between this Fool energy and this King of Cups. Fool is, I want to walk free. I'm letting myself go. I don't want to, I'm done, basically. I'm done with this energy. I don't want anything to do with it. I'm going to drop it. And this is causing people around you to be like, okay, but you can't just drop your responsibilities. You have to do things. But you're saying, no, not going to do it. And then you're bouncing into this King of Cups energy, which is stable in the stability amongst a storm. In a storm, notice the waves around this guy. Okay, he's surrounded by them. He's surrounded by chaos, and yet he's so stoic and serene and relaxed. He's not concerned with what's going on around him. He knows that his stability will carry him through and that his purpose and goals will carry him through. And this is you, okay? But you're bouncing. You're bouncing between that and this freedom that you're walking in, this newfound freedom, Ace of Swords. And I feel like, you know, there are people who don't want you to get what you want to get, okay? There are people who want to prevent you from sitting in this seat. All right? They're holding on to the distortions that they've trapped you in. They're holding on to the version of you that you used to be. But you're not willing to hold on to that version of you anymore. You're walking away. But you are being held on to. Okay? This is some serious stuff. There's some energetic holds. So, Ace of Swords. Cutting through the energetic holds. Breaking through the connections, okay? Breaking through the... I don't want to call it like a cord that you're cutting. I mean, it sort of is a cord that you're cutting, though, okay? It's a cord that you're having, but it's not that strong. It's not that strong. It's not like a... It's not so strong that it's something that you can never get rid of. You can get rid of it. Cycles and rhythms. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. Okay. Weathering the storm, weathering through these cycles and rhythms. Okay. Conclusions are within reach. This is good. This is beautiful. As it should be. As it should be. Oh no, we got a phone call. Exit that out there. All right, so we got consult someone else, conclusions are within reach, and cycles and rhythms. Okay, so consulting someone else. So you might be going through a cycle in your life right now where it's difficult for you to pick up on your own energy. Okay? So consulting someone else. We all have intuitive blind spots. No single person can intuitively understand a situation from every angle. Gain fresh insights about old, stubborn, or frustrating issues by seeking advice from others with sensitive intuition. Also seek out professionals with practical experience and advanced knowledge specifically pertaining to an issue. Ask for help. Okay? Whatever it is, this hold on you and the amount of emotions around this trapped energy that you were in, it's too much. Okay, it's too much. It's very heavy. It's dense. It's heightened. It's best if you take an objective observer and you show them what's going on so that you can see from their viewpoint. Okay, you say, or you know, even if you do your own readings, have somebody else do a reading on you, or you know, a friend, a family member, whatever. But consult someone else. It's gonna help you with this situation for sure. What will it help you with? The world, a brilliant success, the freedom to go in any direction, a journey that is now complete. The world, consulting someone else is the perfect solution. In fact, whatever situation you're in, it probably has perpetuated itself based on the trauma that you experienced as a child. And what Spirit is saying here is that the trauma that you experienced as a child can be rectified through connection with people, with others. And the reason why you've attracted the same circumstance into your adulthood is so that you could learn the lesson of connecting with others. But it has perpetuated itself to the point where it's really bad now, right? It's not really bad. It's just more of what it used to be. And so you walking out of that and consulting someone else is going to take a little bit more energy this time. But as soon as you do it, I'm sure that you'll find that, oh, that's what I needed. I needed somebody to come in and tell me this, and this, because even though I already knew all of that, they confirmed it in a way for me that gave me the confidence to move forward. That's what I feel is going to happen with this, okay? So a lot of the time, you don't really need advice or anything in specific from somebody except for the confirmation of an objective viewer, which is perfect, okay? The world, golden opportunity. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them, okay? So consulting somebody else, going out into the world, making these friends, getting these relationships that can help you, these intuitive relationships, this is going to help you a lot, okay? This is a golden opportunity for you to truly move on from this cycle and this rhythm, okay? Because you attracting this devil in these circumstances is just going to happen again and again and again until you allow yourself to feel through the lesson, learning the lesson and moving on. And the lesson here is the consulting of someone else, the connection aspect of it is what you're looking for here. That's the golden opportunity, okay? And it's weird, boundaries in reverse, okay? Affluence in reverse. You're restructuring how you feel about boundaries and how you feel about abundance, affluence, wealth, creation. Both of these cards are in reverse. So, hold on. We're going to get some affluence and boundaries. Metamorphosis. So both of these things are changing big time. The way that you create boundaries, the way that you enforce boundaries, and the way that you create mental models around affluence and money. The old ones are leaving. The new ones are coming in. This is beautiful. This is it exactly. I love that word today. This is exactly what you've been looking for. Metamorphosis. Okay? Metamorphosis. Caterpillar turning into a butterfly. You've been crawling on the ground, unable to, it's been feeling very slow for you. Okay? Past couple weeks, months, has just been feeling very slow. You've been moving on the ground. You've been having to, eating a lot or eating not very much. You've been storing up a lot of energy, moving slowly, sleeping a lot. This is metamorphosis. This is the caterpillar making the cocoon. And maybe you've been in your cocoon already for the amount of time that I've been gone. And now you're rising up into this beautiful, beautiful butterfly here. Okay? So this is what's been going on here. This trapped energy, people feeling like you're playing too much, maybe even your own beliefs about playing too much because of the projections of the others during your childhood. But the opportunity to heal all this is coming up through this cycle and this rhythm, okay? And so you're healing it. Conclusions are within reach. Consulting someone else is the golden key, okay? Why is that? Conclusions are within reach. Let's see. Embrace your unicorn destiny. Your life was not destined to look exactly like anyone else's. And you're receiving intuitive guidance now about an aspect of your special destiny. Be like the unicorn and embrace your uniqueness. Destiny is calling. Think of destiny as a more fluid than fixed. Actively into it and pursue yours. So I see generational curses being broken. I see you've been in a cocoon. You've been building the cocoon, and now you're metamorphosizing into a butterfly. I'm seeing that is a very unique destiny, and that you have the opportunity to carve out whatever you want into that. I feel like a lot of distortions are falling off, and the new season of your life is beautiful and majestic and amazing. Like, seriously. Hold on, let me see. The end of codependency, okay? The end of codependency. I feel like this is a major theme that almost runs on the back burner in your life. This codependent energy, okay, I'm doing this, but I'm also relying on them to do that. I'm doing this, but I'm also relying on them to do that. I do this, but I need them. There's this codependent energy that's been running in the back burner of your life for your entire life. And so where are we going with that? Five of Swords in reverse. You're conquering it. You're walking away from it, and you're realizing who the fuck you are. Okay? Excuse my French. The Star in reverse talks about somebody who doesn't actually see themselves as they are. You're much more than you think you are. You have much more destiny. You have much more power. You have much more influence and discernment than you even believe that you have. And what's been happening in your life is you've attracted these codependent relationships because of the trauma you experienced as a child, and those relationships enforce the fact that you needed them, but you never did. You never needed them. You never needed them for anything. You didn't need them for their money. You didn't need them for their resources. You didn't need them for their emotional support and guidance. You never needed them for their love. You didn't need them at all. You didn't even know them. It was the projection of your own animus or anima on them that you were experiencing, and vice versa, which is why it was a codependent relationship. Reliance on each other. Okay? Reliance on each other. And so you're walking away from that. And what are you heading towards? Page of Pentacles. Your own unique destiny. And it has to do with your purpose. It has to do with what you came here to do. Okay? And what I mean by purpose is, occupation. But occupation doesn't necessarily mean job. It means, how you serve the world. How do you serve the world? How do you give your greatest gift to the world? And what is that greatest gift that you have to give? Have you discovered that? And if you have discovered it, how deep have you gone on that subject? Spirit wants to know. And Spirit is currently getting ready to send you the inspiration to do these things. Okay? Now, the cocoon that you've been in, Spirit held back its inspiration and all of the ideas because you had to change. You had to go through metamorphosis, and that takes major change, major upheaval. Okay? Not necessarily a tower, card number 34, but a more delicate awakening and allowing happening. Okay? Let me see. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords. Okay? Another thing that has fallen off of you or is currently falling off is negative thinking around the idea of money, resources, tradition, values, and legacy. Okay? So let me box that up and let me wrap a bow on that for you. So I think that has to do with just a poverty mindset. Okay? Growing up around people who didn't necessarily have a great idea of what community, legacy, family, resources, or money was. Okay? And so you, Nine of Swords in reverse, might still have thoughts around those subjects that are negative. Excuse my stuffy nose. Whatever. Don't worry about it. But those are on their way out. Nine of Swords in reverse. Okay? Queen of Wands in reverse. There's almost like a villain era coming up too. Okay? Where the inspiration that's coming to you isn't necessarily all... it is pure positive energy, but it's more like villain era, as in you're willing to reject others, you're willing to walk away, you're willing to do your own thing, you're willing to say no, you're basically just not willing to give yourself up for others anymore because of how big and bold of an effect that had on your attraction. It really hindered your attraction in thought and in resource throughout your life. And so now you're just... this subconscious part of you is just not willing to let that happen again. Okay? And so there's something that you need to let go of. Okay? So 2 major themes here. 2 major things for you to do. Go to somebody else and ask them for help. Ask them, confide in them. Ask them for emotional support. Make sure you can trust them. That's huge. Okay? But you can, especially if your intuition says so. Let go and bury. There's something that you do need to let go of. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Let's see what that thing is. Let go of it, bury it. Knowledge. Ooh, knowledge about what subject, Spirit? Knowledge about what subject? Have patience and don't worry. Take time to rest and plan your next steps. A prudent investment of time or money. So, you are on the final stage of disconnecting from money. And here's what I mean. Work, effort, exertion, and money, the link between those 2 things, you are severing that link. And so you are basically learning that resources, money, people, all these things, the amount that you attract has nothing to do with your output. Well, it does, but not your physical output, just your vibrational output. Your only work is vibrational. As so long as you are at a vibration that attracts what you want and what you desire, you will attract it. So long as you are not at that vibration, you won't. It doesn't matter. Conventional wisdom is what you're letting go of so that you can become a revolutionary. All big leaps and jumps in industry have been caused by not following conventional wisdom. The steamboat, the printing press, AI, Bitcoin, all of these big leaps and bounds in industry were created by breaking conventional wisdom. That's not how it should be done. Printing press, guys were employed for 20, 30 years to learn how to write, and took them years to write books. All of a sudden, all of them are out of jobs. Printing press. Here you go, right? That's your destiny. That's sort of what you're going to bring to the table, something like that. Whatever you're going to bring to the world it's going to have a huge effect. It's going to have a tower moment. It might just be something that takes a lot of people's jobs away. Like, seriously. Might just be that revolutionary. Okay? Don't try to strategize. Don't try to learn. Don't try to figure it out. Spirit wants you to let that shit go. Okay? Don't try to find it. It's already here. You just got to get to that vibrational wavelength, which is you already have access to it. Okay? Go consult somebody else so that they can tell you how great you are and talk identity over you. Okay? Embrace your unicorn destiny. Let go of trying to figure it out. You've got this. You're doing a great job. Everything that you've been doing is leading you right to where you want to go. Okay? Don't let your past hold you back. What about that? What about your past is trying to hold you back? The chariot, the flying monkeys. Okay, so flying monkeys can mean many things. It can mean people in your past who are flying monkeys and telling narcissists about you. It could also mean that the chariot, you are going to be a success no matter what you do. Okay? No matter what you do. So live and let go. Let go of the past. Let go of the knowledge. Let go of the people. Let go of the insults. Let go of all this stuff and just keep on moving forward, because you're breaking through so many energetic boundaries right now. It's incredible. You are breaking curses. You are breaking generational things that just have not been dealt with in your family. Take an action step. What action step? What's the action step, Spirit? Friendship. I'm telling you, go find that person. Go consult somebody else. Get on the phone with a friend and have a great day with them. Okay? Have an amazing day with them. Listen to them. Let them listen to you. Talk about something. Friends are great. A conversation with a friend is incredible. Okay? It is incredible. Now, with all of the heavy, dense energy that we have been working through, by the way, that's the end of the reading, but with all of the energy that we've been working through, for the rest of September, am going to be doing free Reiki sessions with the purchase of any reading, okay? So that we can get we can get all healed up. Reiki. So if anybody gets a reading from the time that you hear this video, and I'll probably make a post about it so that it's confirmed. But anybody who gets a reading via email me down below. I will be giving a free 30-minute live Reiki session. So we can heal up. Now, that is it for today. Thank you for tuning in. You have been amazing. Thank you for your patience. I've been going through my metamorphosis myself. Oh my gosh, it's so incredible. Like, absolutely incredible. I cannot wait to share more with you. But you've been going through it too, I know. Look at all the butterfly wings we see on all these cards, all the wings, growing wings. Okay, maybe I'll make a reading about wings. There's the devil wings, all the wings. Yeah, stay tuned. Stay tuned. More to come. More to come. Okay, bye-bye. Have a wonderful day.